KatFTWynners, and welcome to another Winning Wednesday. Now this video has about 5 points. I figure I'm going to start pushing the updates of stream and playthroughs to the end, and then talk about more of the interesting stuff in the beginning if I can, because otherwise I'm mostly just saying the same stuff that you guys already know. So to start it with, I, this last Saturday, went to a place in Wisconsin that was doing snow sculptures, and it was actually really beautiful and really cold. It was fucking cold. Just saying. Pretty much, I went with my mom and my sister and River, and we all were walking around looking at these snow sculptures, bundled up. I couldn't feel my toes by the end. We saw people standing on the ice, and my sister's like, I want to go on the ice. I'm like, you go ahead and do that, but that's terrifying, and because it's like, it was, as much as it was windy cold, the sun was still out. And last year at the same place with the snow sculpture, same event and everything, they were having people park on the ice, because that's actually a thing people do in Wisconsin and like Minnesota and all the freezing cold ass areas. They parked on the ice. Well, then the sun came out and it got really warm and all of the cars went into the ice. So fuck walking on that lake. I'm not doing it. And then we got ice cream, because, you know, that's what you do on a cold day. We found some cute shops that usually the shops around there are more really expensive. It's a really expensive place, but this time we found some hidden treasures that were just like really cheap tchotchke type stuff. It was just weird. Like kitsch, if you guys know what that means, but like stereotypically like small little stuff that's just like, why is this here all together in a place? And then they had like basically anime buttons, like what the hell? Tortoro cups and stuff, but then the rest of it was just like souvenirs or like just weird ass shit like that you wouldn't expect. Stones, whatever, like it had it all, but really cheap. So that was cool. And then we came back home, and on the way went to one of our favorite restaurants. So that was delicious. But then when I got home, and this is my second point, I got to celebrate my birthday pretty much the last week and a half. You guys know it was last Monday, so the 30th of January. Yes, because it was also the 4-year anniversary of the channel, and I kind of got to talk about that in the PAX video, but I was trying to keep that more to PAX. So pretty much all my friends weren't able to see me during my first weekend of my birthday because of PAX, and I was gone in Texas, so I hit my microphone, sorry. So that was fun in PAX, but I wasn't able to spend it with friends, so the Saturday after snow sculptures, I got to spend it with friends. So they surprised me by making tacos, so that was cool. I was not expecting that at all. And then Snuffles surprised me with this little creature. For those of you that did not watch this playthrough, you have no idea what this is, but those of you that did are probably shaking your head. Honestly, that's probably what you're doing. But I love him, and I want to get them all because they have them all. Also, it's actually really soft, and for the price, totally worth it. If you guys don't know, it's Shu from, or Dr. Iwamane, however you pronounce it, from Hot to Full Boyfriend. He's the creep ass doctor, and I love him. I realized my top 3 favorite pigeons from that, or birds, because he's not all of them are pigeons, is him and Angel and Ku. I can't think of his name. Okasan. Yes. So the one that's a pigeon that is a pigeon when he's in his character drawing, because he should be a person, but they just drew him as a pigeon in a suit. So those are the 3 that are my favorites, and Snuffles got me Shu. I love him. I have this idea that I'm going to get them all at some point in time. I'm just going to either buy them or request them as gifts, whatnot. And once I have all the ones that I want, I'm going to put, like, once I'm in a hopefully stationary place, house, whatever, put a wood block and a wood block on either side of like the room, and then have this like wire that goes between them, like 2 wires, and then balance them all on the wires so they look like they're all on telephone wires. So I'm excited. I really want to do that. Oh my god, I can't wait. And I think that's super creative, and then they'll be really high up away from the cats and in a creative, decorative way. So I'm gonna do that at some point. It's just gonna take some time. Otherwise, And then otherwise, and then that made sense. Rob had got me Starburst, so I have a shit ton of Starburst now, 2 boxes. And I've been trying not to eat them all at once, but it's kind of failing. But luckily, recording kind of keeps me from wanting to eat Starburst because then my mouth is all fun colors. So I try to avoid it if I plan on recording later in the day. And then Beat, I'm like, what's his name on the channel? Beat had made the meat for the tacos, and then we all had tacos, and then we also had played a lot of Mario Kart 8. So that was a lot of fun. It was complete chaos, and then Snuffles wouldn't stop getting first because she always does. So Rob and Beat had this great idea to decide what her cart would be and not like look at the stats, just decide randomly what the carts would be. Bitch still got first. It was bad. We just can't beat her. But other than that, that I think is it for, and then celebrating. I guess I didn't talk about it in Pax's video. On my actual birthday, I had dinner with my mom and Shy Guy and River and my sister, and I got presents. It's hard. I don't have it. I gotta reach for it. Hold on. I got this from my sister. So I got a little panda because a lot of my pandas, I have a lot of pandas and they're all in my car. I don't know why. I don't know what started it. I think one of my friends got me a panda and then just people assumed I liked pandas and they got me a shit ton of them because they were in my car. So I just keep getting pandas. And I do like pandas. It's just like I never ask for them. They just appear. And so my sister got me that. And my mom got me a new water bottle. I mean, you guys already saw what she got me and I already showed it. It's a giant squid plushie that I don't have next to me to be able to show you guys. But she also got me a water bottle because mine broke. And it's green and gray like my theme colors for my channel. So that made me super happy. So, but yeah, that, and then we went to eat at a sushi place, so that was delicious. Yes, and that's about it. So, the third point of said Winning Wednesday is pretty much something I told you guys already during my New Year's resolution. It's something I plan on doing, but I can't tell you guys exactly what it is because I have to find out if it's happening. You know what I mean? So the reason I'm warning you guys about this is because the next couple of weeks is going to be a little more hectic for me because I'm going to be focusing on the other said thing. And I want to make sure that it's presentable. Does that make sense? I don't know. It's hard to say when I can't say. But pretty much, breathe. I am working really hard for something that would be absolutely spectacular, but it would only, I only have the next few weeks to try improve myself basically. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Some of you might be really smart, but please don't guess it. Or if you do, like private message or whatever. But if it doesn't go through, then sad, but it would be amazing. So I have to work really hard at it and I have to really try hard, and it would be a major risk that I am really excited to do. So yes, that's pretty much the most I can say, but it's basically a warning that I'm going to be a little busy, so comments might be responded to way later than I usually do, and that's kind of been happening anyway since I've been trying to catch up with so much shit. But yeah, the comments I will try to do as much as I can, but it might be a few days or half a week later that I'm able to respond to everyone, especially for the longer ones, because you guys know I like to read your stuff, so I don't want to like respond and I didn't actually read it. I do actually read every single comment, so I want to make sure that you guys get a response. So that might take time, and then also I might experiment here and there with some videos, so look forward to that, maybe, possibly, because I don't know exactly what they're going to be yet. I mean, I do, but I haven't decided what the first experimental video would be, so yeah, we'll see. It just depends on how much time I get, especially since work has been overflowing with work. So I've been having to focus really hard on my work stuff on top of commissions, on top of this. And the commissions also, I've gotta get done too. So if I start having just one video every once in a while, that might be a thing until I can catch up. But I have tried to start going back to 2 videos a day. We'll see how long this lasts, especially since I haven't had as much time to catch up as I would like, because this weekend was actually very chaotic. So I got really no time to do much else other than streaming and then like all the other shit I was doing. So fingers crossed. Wish me all of luckness. You have no idea what I'm talking about, but that's fine. But yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. Anyway, I'm gonna do the thing. So the 4th point is streams. So this is the updates with this last weekend. This last Friday we streamed Resident Evil 7, and I did horribly in the beginning to the point where I got down to 1 bullet and almost no health. So that was great. Then I reloaded and got the shotgun and then owned, and it was great. So seeing Craven I didn't see him do it, but it's like I read the title of his easy mode in 3.5 hours makes me go, I suck. But he also had played it through already. So he knew exactly what to do or what was actually a threat and what wasn't. And I'm like terrified to move. So I'm trying. I know I'm on easy. You guys voted for it. But so I shouldn't feel bad, but I feel bad that I'm taking forever. So I am trying. I edited down 3 hours of live stream footage into 1.5 hours. So 2 45-minute videos. Like, damn. That's how much I backtracked, or I had, like, not including the restart stuff, and I cut out the restart stuff. So with backtracking in Resident Evil, I always go back to either relieve my inventory or save. So that's getting a little hard to keep editing out. I'm trying to find every time I do. If I miss a few here and there, I'm sorry, but like, oh my God, I backtrack a whole lot. So that was Friday. We had a lot of people come and visit, so that was fun. I know we had Kita and Sadie and Jake and Noodle, and I think one other person all said hi, and I was like, holy shit, like all of a sudden everyone's jumping in on the stream just to say hi, but it's still cool. And I know Kita was there for most of it to watch. And then, Craven I think did maybe, or maybe he was streaming at the same time, one or the other. Then the other stream that we did was on Sunday with my mom. She was able to finish Outlast with me, and she's really sad that she still hasn't been able to play RE7 with me. So probably this next one, if not, then the one after that live stream of Resident Evil 7, she'll be joining me. I'll let her know the time I'm streaming, and if she joins me, she does. If she doesn't, then sad because she has previous engagements or what have you. But just so you know, she may be jumping in to middle. But I told her she should update herself on the storyline, so she's not asking questions pretty much the whole time. I just noticed that, especially in Alien Isolation, I make slower progress when I'm with my mom because, one, I'm either explaining something to her because she's never seen it before, she's jumping into the middle of the story, she's not seeing it from the beginning. Or two, when she's talking, I'm focusing on her, and then I realize I'm not paying attention to the sounds that are in the game because they're very important, especially in Alien Isolation. It's not as bad in Resident Evil, so it might not be that bad. But in Alien Isolation, it was like, oh no, I can't hear Alien anywhere. I heard him jump down, but I don't know from where. So yeah, it'll be interesting trying to do that with Resident Evil 7. So I'll try to make as much progress as I can, but just warning you guys, the progress might be a little slower if I stream with my mom as well. So trying to multitask on too many things, it breaks my brain sometimes. But for this next weekend, it will probably be Resident Evil 7 that I'll be streaming. I haven't decided on day yet. If I remember, I will be tweeting it out for when I decide, but I don't know if I'll be doing an announcement video. I was mostly doing announcement videos if I was streaming more than once. But seeing as this weekend, I'm trying not to overwhelm myself with gaming streams, but I might, possibly, potentially do an art stream. Maybe. I say maybe because I really have no idea. I have not even tried to figure out how that would work. And this tablet, as much as I love it, it's very temperamental and likes to randomly not work anymore. And what I mean is I'll be drawing. It's only happened once while I'm drawing. But standardly, if my computer's gone to sleep at any point, when I wake it back up, this doesn't act like a drawing tablet anymore. It acts like purely monitor, but it still registers the pressure or the pen that I'm using, because I'll go to put my pen on there and then all of a sudden it'll be on that monitor clicking. So I'll stop a video I'm watching or something. I'm like, and there's no way to fix it. You have to restart your computer. So that's why I've always been wary about streaming drawing, because then I have to deal with that shit. Also, with recording my face, I don't know if I would do my face or if I just do verbal, because I mean, you guys are going to be seeing me sideways drawing. You're not going to see me do it. Yeah. Like, I won't be facing you guys like I'm used to doing. I won't be drawing like this and like talking with you guys. I'll be like here. I wish I had a better setup. As someday I might, but as of right now, this is the setup. So, I mean, I can make it go down and stuff, so I'm a little more, well, I will be having it down more, so it doesn't hurt my wrist too much, but it's a little more complicated. And I don't know if blue screen would really react well. But I guess you guys don't really need to see this. So I guess I could cut it off right here. And you guys see me, but you don't see the tablet. And I'm still turned. So seeing chat won't be as easy unless I put it on that monitor here or something. But I'd have to tinker with it, figure out how it would work. If I do stream drawing, I feel like it's going to be more random than anything else. And by random, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to have a scheduled time for it, or if I'm just going to be like, hey, I have time right now. I'm going to freaking draw. What I will be drawing is commissions. So it won't be like, unfortunately for myself, I really wish I could, like if it was thumbnails and stuff like that, if I had time. But I really need to get these commissions done. So I figure I might be able to entertain you guys, and I'll entertain you guys at the same time. Or you guys entertain me. What did I say? I don't even know. Clearly I'm not thinking well today, but basically I figure it's a good way to kill two birds with one stone, but not hot to full birds. Anyway, so yeah, that may or may not be a thing. I do plan on doing drawing streams in the future. It's just when I have time. So that's it for about streams. So Resident Evil 7 sometime this weekend. Again, check it out on Twitter. I'll be updating it frequently then. Otherwise, I will be posting a video saying, hey, I'm live now, as always. But some people do miss that, unfortunately. Sleeping, time zone-wise, everything else. So, yeah. And then the last point is just playthroughs. What's going on with those? Well, we're, like I said, starting to get back up to 2 videos a day. I'm trying. But a lot of that is help with the videos from the live streams. I don't know how that's going to work so much this next weekend, especially if I do drawing instead of Resident Evil 7. Then I don't know if I'm going to upload drawing. Not right away, at least, until I can figure it out. If I upload drawing, I don't think it's going to be commission work. Or at least not these commissions. Because it'll be my first time kind of tinkering around with it and stuff like that. But Resident Evil, I would love to do it for like 3-4 hours and like try and get some good headway. But if my mom is streaming with me this weekend, she can't do 3 to 4 hours. She can only do 2. So we'll see how that goes. Then when it comes to one-shots, I do have a Game Wisp subscriber request game coming up Friday, if not tomorrow, but I'm thinking Friday because it's so long. It's like an hour long, whereas tomorrow's also going to be the ending of Outlast being uploaded with me and my mom, where she gets super mad about the ending. So I didn't want to upload 2-hour longs, so it depends if I can find a short little game to upload for tomorrow. I did do these 2 other short games on Monday, and then today. Those were a lot of fun. I actually really enjoyed those. So maybe I might look at the jams that they were a part of and see if there's anything else interesting floating around in there. And I'm trying to just find a good balance between short games and long playthroughs again, as I've done before. But I would like some more heavily edited ones. I just need more time to do it. So, done it in the past. It's harder to do as I have more responsibilities. So pretty much I'm just doing short and long and then uploading streams. So I don't think there's anything interesting coming out the next 2 weeks yet. At least nothing with a set date, but there are quite a few things I'm looking forward to that are in the near future, spring of 2017. I just don't know when that is. So right now I'm just trying to find some Game Jam games or just short little one-shots specifically that are cheap or free. What I've been seeing on Steam has been kind of sad, so I'm just going to avoid those for now. But yeah, I think that's about it for this Winning Wednesday. I will see you guys in the next Winning Wednesday. And again, comment below if you guys have any ideas for short little games, like anywhere from anything under an hour, preferably, and that takes to play. And that is cheap or free. If you guys have any recommendations, especially new ones or new releases that you find interesting. Otherwise, if it's like a couple years old, I probably know about it and just have tried to find newer stuff in the meantime until someday I get the time to do that one. But yeah, so comment below about that. Otherwise, what you guys have been up to, since I didn't have a Winning Wednesday last weekend, so I'd like to know what you guys have been up to. And I will see you again in the next Winning Wednesday playthrough or whatever it is you guys watch. So keep winning, guys.